successful. Today I am installing my Biltwell Frisco bars for my Harley Iron 883. But let me show you what you'll need right here in terms of tools, because you need a Torx set. And I bought one right here. You'll need a T25 for this one right here, for the top one. They're all different sizes. And then you need this T27 for this bigger one right here. Right there, right? And then, these aren't Torx. You need the Hex bits for this. Torx, Hex. And then I have this for my Ratchet right here. I have this extension right here, see? So I'll link all this in my video in the description, but see, that goes in there like that so I can use it. But I do suggest buying a Hex Bit Set and a Torx set, because I actually needed the T50 right here, this large size T50, for my shocks. Look how big this one is. I'll also show you this right here. I had to buy this thing because I read some reviews on this Biltwell bar right here. You'll notice that it's not knurled. Right here is very soft and smooth, and a lot of people were concerned that it's going to move on them after they install it. So there was a suggestion that to buy this kind of like screen repair kit. This called, what's it, ScreenMend, for fixing window screens in less than a minute. So there's 2 of these in there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this around it, and I hear that it grips the best with this. And you know, that screen thing was only like $6-7. It's not even that much. I bought the Biltwell Frisco bars that are also already dimpled right here. So it has the dimple on it. That's how it's going to look like on it. So yeah, let me remove this really first, and I also put this microfiber cloth right here to protect the tank. Okay, let's get wrenching. Oh yeah, that was really easy. Are you kidding? Let's see how this one is. Oh yeah. And this one. Cha, T27. Here we go. Let's do this big one. Oh yeah, broke it loose. Let's do the bottom one here. Ah! I did not just do that. You didn't hear that. That's why you need a long cloth here. Okay, I got that off. I'm trying to be careful with this so that I don't damage the screws. And then there's one more screw on the bottom right here. Came loose. Look at that, the whole assembly comes out like that. And then we have these right here. So take a look at this. This thing was attached to the bar. There's a hole in here, and this clip is like attached in here, and it took me a while, look at this, like to try to get it off. I didn't see any videos talking about this. What I did was like take a look at how it looks, right? It hooks on in there like that. I think I just twisted it like really a lot. You just gotta twist it, and I just yanked them out. But it took a while. This one is still stuck in there. Alright, so I took this off, and I'm just gonna have it sit on the tank right here like that, because I don't want to have this flipped upside down. What I'm planning on doing is I'm going to take this off, and I'll just slide it out, you know. So I think that's better. Let's see, how is this going to be? This is attached with a wire, so we're going to leave it like that, because what I want to do is just to slide this out. There we go. That way I didn't have to take off the whole throttle there. And you know, the hardest part with removing this are these stupid little clip-ons right here. It took me so long to like twist these and pull them out. They're stuck on so tight, and you guys are probably gonna get pissed and just clip them off. So, and yeah, look at this. These are knurled right here. See that? And so that's why it's gripping onto it pretty good. There you go. These are the bars. Alright, so here is the screen mesh thing. I cut it off so that it could fit on the bar here. What I did was I just wrapped it around like that, got it really tight, and I cut it. And now it's said to use a hair dryer, because there's a little wax on the back of this, and it will act as an adhesive and it'll stick on here. So you got to heat it up. But I don't have a hair dryer, so I'm gonna do the old-fashioned method with a lighter. Wish me luck. Grip on tight, and let's just heat it up. Hopefully I don't burn it. Oh yeah, I know it's working. Look at that, it just takes a little bit of heat. Nice. Did you like that? Give it a thumbs up, people. That was awesome. See, I got it on. So I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'll put it on. Okay, so I'm just gonna lightly put this on for now, so I can just feel them out and adjust it. And I can see the little screen mesh just a little bit, but good thing it's black, so you can't really, you know, it's not gonna really bug me too much. But for some of you guys that are bothered by that, you know, you can trim it a little bit smaller, but I don't think that's gonna bother me. Alright, so as you can see, I got the levers on here. I also put the signals on, and I was able to put the mirror on too. But at first I thought I would have to get a new brake line, because that is the shortest one on here, but you don't have to, and I'll show you how to reroute it right now. So what I did was, this brake line here, it was clipped on down here by this thing right here. There's this thing that clips it on right here. You have to unscrew it, and the weird thing is, like, this screw down here is a hex bit, and then release this so that it can just wiggle around. And then going up on this side, there is another one right here. See this? I also took that out to release it, because you have to take this cable out. And this is a Torx bit. Down there is a hex bit, up here is a Torx bit. So I'll show you right here from the view of the bike. What you have to do is, you have to take this lever and just bring it over in and over like that, so that this cable is on the inside now. That's the only way that I felt that I can get this to release enough to bring it over in this way. And then I made sure that the throttle cable here is not clamped on by this, because this was restricting this. It was like clamping on like that. That's why I had to bring it around and bring it out, and just make sure that this throttle cable and this brake cable here, they're both separated. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put on the grips right now. I got the Biltwell Alumicore grips, and I actually got it accented with chrome right here. So hopefully they look good. So let's put these on right now. Okay, first thing, I need to remove this throttle tube. So I'm just going to twist it like that, pull it out. Alright, so let's put this in here. Snap it in like that. And then this tube, put this in first. I believe so. Alright, we got one in. Let's get the other one. There we go, like that. And then I twist this in. Okay, I think I got it. Yep, that feels good. Okay, so now I just gotta loosen this up. There we go. So you see what I'm doing here? Here's the wire for it. I'm just gonna take it out like this, and look, I can pull on it and give it slack. And then I'm just gonna zip tie this back up here, and I'm gonna leave the other one loose because it needs slack. And look at that, look at all the slack I just got right now to put this up and in. So that was perfect. Okay, so I got the right side on here with the throttle. I did want my levers to be lower like that when I'm gripping, but this thing was hitting the bar as lower when it went lower, so that's not a good idea. So I pretty much just lifted it up until there was a little gap, and this is as far as I can get up here, which is fine still. The left here, I'm going to show you, it's a little bit different with these grips. So I'm going to show you the left here with the grips. You have to unscrew this here to take it out. And this was another reason why I bought these Alumicore grips, is because it had these at the end, the bar ends, so that it will protect my bike from falling, and it'll just scrape on the bar ends if this ever fell. So see, it comes like this. So I screwed this in here like that. I lined it up. And then you put this back in, or actually you put in like this, right? And then you put this in like that. And then you see this part here, it has to go in to this part right here. So it has to go in here like that, and then you turn it and this is thicker, so I turned it down like that, and then you put this on, and then it comes together pretty tight right here, and it fits perfect. So all I did was just I pushed this up like that. Now I'm just gonna screw this in, and I have to readjust this and push this against here, and that should be it for this. And then I tighten this up, and that's how you do this left side. Also, I want to mention you should be very gentle with these Torx bits right here. It started stripping on me on the other side, so I just put electric tape here, kind of to give it a little bit more grip, and it's working pretty good because I don't want to strip these. Alright, I got everything done. Take a look at it right here. What I do suggest doing after you finish putting on your bars is that you adjust your throttle. What I did was I took this out so you can see the little butterfly in there, so you can adjust it. You want to adjust these two. This is for the throttle, this is for the idle, I believe, on the bottom. Getting the slack out of the grip here, adjusting it right, and you can actually give more power to it if you look up some videos to it on adjusting the butterfly, have it fully open. But other than that, yeah, let me take it out on the road right now and show you how it looks like while I'm riding. Yeah, my initial thoughts on these, they feel great. I'm no longer hunched over, I'm sitting straight up. My mirrors look a little bit better. It was kind of like too low, and I am leaning pretty good on this. Oh yeah, this feels great. And it's not too high. You know, I didn't want those big ass Gorilla bars. These are like perfect size right now. It's not too low, not too high. Woo. I'm just gonna cruise over here and go get something to eat. Maybe get some boba like I always do. I'm also just testing this locally to make sure that my bars aren't moving on me. Like I got everything dialed down right. Even my throttle, you know, I adjusted it and opened up the butterfly a little bit more because I think it was a little bit more closed. You know, like factory, the way that they adjust it. You should look at this guy up here. Like how I gave him that little skid. But yeah, I want to see if these bars are moving on me, because I think I tightened them down pretty good, and I feel like the screen mesh is really working like really good on it. This is how we do it. Big ass parking lot. All right, so yeah, just want to like maneuver around it, make sure everything is good here. Like, it's a really good thing to do after you install something, make some adjustments. It's feeling really good. I love these bars right now. Do some U-turns. Yep, I'm giving these Biltwell bars a 10 out of 10 right now. But you know, it is early on. If it slips on me, I'm gonna downgrade it to 2, to like an 8. But right now it feels good. This mall is really busy right now. It's a Friday. Okay, I'll give you a final look before I go. That's how the bars look. It's looking good. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna do a couple more upgrades. Ordered a pipe that's coming in. You'll see what pipe I'm getting. It's pretty cool. and getting a new air filter. I'm pretty much doing the stage one. Then I'm getting the Vance & Hines FP3 fuel tuner. I also did a little bit of adjustment on my shocks here, trying to see which way to go. Oh yeah, I'm installing the shocks next. I have the Progressive 412, so I'm going to do that next. But this is looking really nice right now. I love how it feels. Like I said, you know, take a close look at how I'm sitting up if these interest you. I know a lot of Harley guys, they love like the really high bars, and I don't like hanging my arms up that high. I think they, you know, they'll get restless. And I think I angled this pretty good, you know. It's not like straight up. It goes back a little bit, but it is like going straight with the forks there, so it looks nice. And it's perfect length. Feels good. Not too low, not too high, it's mid-range. And now I can sit straight up, you know. So I'm loving it. Alright guys, so you want to still stick around. I'm just going to do a little cruise around this mall. But other than that, I will catch you later. People. Yeah, I just got it. Nice. R6? Yeah, I got an R6. Oh, you have that? Nice. Yeah, I love it.